feed for free tickets. Now on to the news. I've been waiting for this Tom Brady one-day contract news to hit, Coach. Coach Mangini's here, and I've yet to see anything. Former Patriot Ted Johnson said he'd be, quote, disappointed in Tom if it happened. And Tom Curran also doesn't think it will happen. Take a listen.
I think that Brady is extremely attuned to symbolic moves meant to leverage his relationship to the betterment of somebody else. And the symbolism of signing a one-day contract and retiring as a Patriot, I think will probably go sideways up his chimney. So for the Patriots to now say, can you come back and sign a contract just so you can retire? No, I'll show up for the red jacket ceremony for the Patriots Hall of Fame, and I'll be there for whatever parade and the statue unveiling. But let's not get to the point where you're trying to make me sign something that I wanted to sign and you wouldn't give to me.
I mean, that was decent analysis. It hurt my feelings, but I thought it was a very valid point and well said. Nick, what was your reaction?
I'm shocked. Listen, I'm shocked how many people care about this.
Really?
Yeah. Jordan didn't retire a Bull. Didn't. Peyton didn't retire a Colt. Kind of similar to this.
My Colts
didn't
buddy
want
always
to
talks
leave
about it.
and were kind of forced to leave. You know what I mean? Peyton certainly didn't ever want to leave the Colts. Was forced out. Jordan wasn't forced out with the Bulls, but they made it pretty clear, like, you can come back, but it's going to be a different coach, and so he felt he had to leave. Tom didn't want initially to leave the Patriots, and Bill was doing with Tom what he had done with every player ever. We don't have to rehash it, trying to get out early instead of late.
Sure.
And it would appear there are still some hurt feelings there, but it is shocking to me how much this matters to Patriot fans. Like how much you care about this, Wilds. Why? You know he's never playing for you again. So why does it matter if one more day he puts on a Patriot hat and signs a piece of paper? Like, why does it matter?
It's a good question, and I was wrestling with that myself. Because I found the reason why he's not going to do it, whether he's mad at the organization or he's mad at Bill, to make sense. Mm-hmm. But my issue is he didn't really play for the Patriots or for the Crafts. I know that's who signs the checks. He played for the fans, and the fans want it. So by not doing it, you're really stiffing the fans, not the organization. Bill Belichick, I don't think, cares, but I think the fans care. Like, I care a little bit. I don't know why. I just kind of do, because there's a chance for you to just come back, sign it, have it ever be good, let bygones be bygones, and he's not going to do it, not because he's mad at the fans, he's mad at Bill, but the fans take the brunt of the disrespect. So I'm surprised that it matters to me, but I'd be lying to you if I told you it didn't.
That was heartwarming, what you just said.
Well, thank you.
But it's
Can I ask you a question?
completely unnecessary.
Why, when he says stuff, is it heartwarming? When I say stuff, it's cute. I get that was
when
cute.
you say stuff, it's either cute or mean. All right? It's heartwarming.
Okay,
no,
ahead.
but
sorry.
Coach, this is complete. I'm with Nick. What is the point? Tom Brady gets absolutely nothing.
If that's
out
not
of
the point,
this.
then sign it.
The fans get to bask in the glory of yesteryear when they know no championships are on the horizon.
Well.
Belichick, Kraft, they benefit from it. The Patriots organization. What does Tom Brady get out of this?
How is he not going to sign a one-day contract with the Patriots?
You think he's doing it?
Thank you,
Of
Coach.
course. Like he's a Mr. Patriot. Of course he should
He's
do it.
Mr. Patriot.
And look, he made me mad, and he, what was the quote? He sideways up his chimney that's paved with gold. I mean, he had 20 years of the organization with unprecedented success, and he had a cup of coffee down in Tampa. Like, of course he's a Patriot. Everything else is just a part of the story. And he may be mad at Bill, but we all know what we're signing up for. And he saw several other guys get shipped out of New England. That's just the way the program is. And if anything, Mr. Kraft has always been a staunch supporter of Tom's, and even with the Jimmy Garoppolo situation. So, yeah, of course he should retire a Patriot. And why is it important? It's important because it's part of his legend. It's part of a great history. It's special to all those kids who grew up Patriots fans, and I'm sure it's special to Tom, too.
Yeah, that's why.
All of that's true, Coach. Whether he signs for one day or not. Like, he is always going to be remembered as a Patriot. No. That's not changing. And as you said, the statue, the retirement of the jersey. He'll be there.
But
and
it
it'll
just
be
doesn't,
good.
like Tom doesn't strike me as being so petty as like I'll go back and have the jacket and the statue, but I won't retire as a Patriot. Like it's
Just doesn't matter.
Maybe Bill just needs to hop on the phone. Say I was wrong.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll get it.
Say I'm sorry.
Sure, but it's not about Belichick. That's the problem.
I agree. It's bigger than that. It's about
Here's the quote
organization.
that we'll end this part on before we talk about the Chiefs dynasty. Robert Kraft, I'll do it tomorrow. Not only do I want it, our fans are clamoring for it. And to us, he always has been and always will be a Patriot. America's team. I added the last one. All right, on to the Chiefs, currently 1.5-point underdogs in this year's Super Bowl. And get this, Coach is going to love this. They're already favored to win next year's Super Bowl.
Of course, by Nick.
No, not by Nick, actually.
Here are the odds.
Not by Nick.
Oh, look
Chiefs
who's number
Bills
2.
49.
By
Close
folks
on
in
their
the desert.
heels.
Why are the 49? They don't have a quarterback. Eagles, Bengals, Cowboys.
The Bengals' disrespect is wild.
That's your corner
Consistently
now?
wild. I'm just telling you, it's wild. Also, where's the Prince? But go ahead.
Prince,
Sorry.
he was
Sorry, go
throwing the
ahead.
ball to a robot yesterday.
Go ahead.
They were 14.
Exactly. Do you believe the Chiefs are on the verge of a dynasty? Here we go.
Hold on. This can't be a here we go.
Sorry.
Nick's going to be on a soapbox here. This is going to be universally agreed upon.
Okay.
If they win, yes. It's undeniable. If they win, it is a dynasty.
A dynasty or on the verge?
Already?
No, if they win on Sunday, right now they are on the verge. Because if they win, they become one. If they win, they're a dynasty. If in 5 years you make the championship round every year, you make the Super Bowl 3 times, you win twice, you're a dynasty. Are you guys arguing that if the Cowboys had lost that Super Bowl to the Steelers, that team wasn't a dynasty? That if they had won back-to-back, been to a conference championship game, then been back to a Super Bowl, we'd say that's not a dynasty? Are you guys arguing the Dolphins in the 70s that went to, in a 3-year stretch
Back-to-back.
actually, well, they went to 3 straight. They won back-to-back.
Right.
They went to 3 straight Super Bowls and had an undefeated season that wasn't a dynasty? Of course it was. If you're going to argue, hold on, if you're going to argue that if they win, they're not a dynasty, then you have to at least open up the door to the Patriots' original era. Was that a dynasty? Because yes, they
3
would
and 4 years.
Well, hold on a second. Wait, but is dynasty simply how many championships you won, or is it how dominant? Or is it how dominant
Yeah,
you
it
were
kinda
over a
is.
period of time? Hold on, wait a second.
You don't see a lot of people like, oh, who's got the second place dynasty?
Right. We don't care about the AFC championship.
Who's got the runner-up dynasty?
Okay, well, wait a second though. Hold on a second. No, but it does. What it does matter is did you have sustained dominance? And what I'm saying is, if the Patriots of the early 2000s, not the second version of them, when they went to 4 and won 3. They won 3 Super Bowls, went to 3 Super Bowls. They also, the other 2 years, 1 year missed the playoffs, and the year before missed the playoffs, and the year on the back end only made round 2. So this to me is, if they win on Sunday, at least on par with that, and we all agree that's a dynasty.
What I would say is if they win Sunday, they're a mini dynasty.
Yeah.
2 championships in
With
4
a
years,
lowercase
and I
d.
think en route. They're a mini dynasty en route. I think they will be a dynasty. And if you win 4 in 10 years or something like that, like dynasties, I think of the Steelers of the 70s.
They won 4 and 6.
Right. The 49ers of Montana, the Cowboys in the early 90s, and then Brady's 2 teams in New England. Like 2 championships in a row is nice.
Yeah, the Packers
But
at
is
the
that a
beginning of football.
dynasty? Yeah, I mean, way back to
Sure.
Packers. So I think, Nick, they're on the verge. Like they win Sunday or, next Sunday, they're on the verge. And they'll have 2 and 4 years is great, and you're building a dynasty, but not yet.
Well,
Yeah, I agree with you, Chris. I think it's a dynasty with a lowercase d, and it's definitely positioned for success moving forward. As long as Patrick Mahomes is there, they've got a chance to win every year. And now, how well they capitalize on that, and they put themselves in such a better position now with salary cap space, draft picks, things like that. But if they don't win this game, it's going to be
it's a different story.
The conversation is how disappointing and how underachieving are they?
underachieving.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, if you have 1 Super Bowl in this many appearances, it's